So you want to get better. Here are 3 habits to help you do so. Habit number 1 is to start pushing through workouts when you don't feel like it. You might say, well, that seems insignificant. That seems like that habit has nothing to do with my life in general. I beg to differ. The reason why I bring this habit up as being number 1 is because when you, a man on self-improvement, decide to go to the gym and work out when you don't feel like it, you are setting a tone. You are creating a pattern of which says that when you don't feel like doing something, you will do it anyway. That's discipline. See, when I started noticing that I was pushing through workouts, when I made that conscious decision to do so, to build my discipline, to take pride in, man, I don't feel like working out, but I'm gonna do it anyway. When I started doing that, I noticed that principle of doing something when I did not feel like it, especially that hard work, it transferred. It transferred to more than just the gym. It transferred to my studies. It transferred to my personal life. It transferred to so much more than just the gym. This habit here of pursuing those workouts and finishing them when you don't feel like it, it means a whole lot more than just working out. Habit number 2, it's a little bit more simple. Habit number 2, I believe that we should be journaling. Now, I'm not saying that everyone should be journaling the same amount. One person is better off journaling once a month versus one person is better off journaling every day. But I suggest to you that to build the habit of journaling on a consistent basis. Why do I recommend this? Well, guys, I've been in and out of this journaling cycle of, oh, I'm not journaling, of, oh, I really need to write something down right now, to also being in deep focus where I say I'm gonna journal every day, every morning, I'm gonna journal every night, I'm gonna journal every weekend. When I'm doing what I'm doing right now, which I journal Wednesdays and I journal Sundays, is it forces me to think. It forces me to get away from the distractions, to get away from the studies, and to get away from the work, and to get away from everything that's going around me in life. And it forces me to have some true, honest conversation with myself. The way I like to journal, I like to look at what I'm thinking in that moment. I like to look at my emotions. Am I angry? Am I happy? And why so? I like to have a reflection on what happened the past couple days, and what I want to happen the next couple days. And I also like to talk about the big future and how am I pursuing those goals that I have. The last habit, habit number 3, that I want you guys to take on is a little bit more philosophical, it's a little more deep, but hang with me. This habit is the habit of asking why. What do I mean by this? I remember when I first started my self-improvement journey, I was seeing all these videos just like this one here, and I started taking on all these habits. Oh, I'm gonna go to the gym now. Oh, I'm gonna like wake up early. I'm gonna read 10 pages every morning, or I'm gonna stretch at night, or I'm gonna eat healthy. I'm gonna eat this diet. And I never asked myself why. And what happens when we don't do that, what happens when we don't ask why, is when times get tough, we quit. And what happens when we quit and we start bringing on new habits, when we quit them again because we don't know our why, we don't know why we're doing that, we're running in circles. I want to give you guys an example. If I were to be new to self-improvement or intermediate, and I don't have this habit, and I'm scrolling through YouTube and I see a person, a gym influencer, talking about this is my program, this is my split, and I'm feeling a little bored of what I'm doing, and I like the way this guy looks. So I just start working out the way he works out. He says he runs once a week. He says he walks on the treadmill instead of running, whatever it is. He says he lifts this amount per week. He says he does 2-hour workouts and he hits chest or whatever. He does all these things, and I follow it to a T. And I just take it on. What's gonna happen, like what happened to me in the past when I've done this more than once, to where I can sit here and say, this is something we should not do, is I never asked myself why. I never asked myself, why am I doing this one thing? Why am I pursuing this program when it doesn't even relate to my goals? Asking yourself why has some strong power. So guys, in conclusion, number 1, I want you guys to start pushing through those workouts. Why? Because that builds discipline in your other areas of life, that matter just as much as the gym. Habit number 2 I want you to start doing it. I want you to start journaling. It doesn't have to be every day. It doesn't have to be every week, but get in a habit of journaling. Whether that's every morning, or whether that's once a month, or whether that's once a week, or twice a week, which is I like to do. Remember, Sunday and Wednesday. But most importantly, habit number 3 that I want you guys to take on or consider doing is asking yourself why. Why are you spending your time in this way? Why am I watching this YouTube video right now? Why am I considering taking on these habits? Everything I want you to question. Every single thing, every action you take. Because you realize every action you take should have value. Why am I doing this morning? Why am I trying to wake up early? And if you don't know why, you probably shouldn't be doing it. And that's it. With everything being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found value out of it. If you want to see more videos just like this one, click that subscribe button down below. And if you want to see other types of videos that aren't on the channel yet, drop a comment. Drop a comment about what videos you want to see. Drop a comment if you're going to use these habits, if you agree with what I said today or you disagree. I love having conversations like that. With that being said, I'll see you in the next one.